Duty duties. Well, it has been a working day for me. Been out working in the yard here and doing a few things. Then I got some ideas, got thinking about it. Thought I'd come in and spend the next 5 minutes with you and talk to you about this season some more, because it's a good season. This is a time of love, and a time of love personified. I heard a song while I was working, and it was about Mary. It said, "Mary, did you know your boy was going to grow up and do this?" And of course it had to bring in the crucifixion to it, but no, that's not why I was born. But that made a good point for him. He wanted to prove that we could all have life forever, and he did. But it was proven 4 or 5 times before then. Last time by him himself, he called old Lazarus out, but it was the first time that we ever saw someone that actually resurrected theirself, supposedly without help. Well, let's talk about that and the help. Some people say, well, if spirit heals, that's all we should do. We should just pray and meditate and we'll get well because God wants us to be well. Well, you're right. We were born to be healthy and to be happy and to be strong. But you have to do your part. You have to take care of you. You can't go around and abuse yourself and to amuse yourself. You can't go around and do all the things that are known to debilitate the body and expect to be healthy. It's kind of like a man will spend his whole life to get wealthy and then spend all his wealth and all he can borrow and beg or steal to get well when he gets older. They ruin their health. Don't do that to yourself. Live a spiritual life. Now, that's what this month is all about, is living the spiritual life. We're talking about that man, Jesus the Christ, and we're talking about all the good things that he did. Well, he earned the right to be Christ. Incidentally, that word Christ, it means God in man as man. That's what it means. It's normal. God in man as man. You see, God is everywhere present, equal at the same time. Equal. Meaning there's as much of God in me, no matter how bad I am, as there is in you, no matter how good you are. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. God is omnipresent, meaning always there. All we got to do is recognize it and try to live up to it. Well, I like the idea. OTN to come up with this idea. She said, let's make Jesus proud. Not what would Jesus do. Well, I don't want to do what he would do. I'd like to do some of the things he did, but I want to make him proud. He taught a lesson. He taught us to be loving, and he exemplified. He showed us how to do it, not just talked about it. He walked the walk. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to develop our spirituality. That's the purpose for this incarnation, is to become more godlike, become more loving, more giving, more all the good stuff and not the bad stuff. You know, God don't need your help. Jesus proved that. He never said he was helping God. He never said, I'm doing this in the name of the Father or in my name. What he said, this is what Daddy wants. This is what God wants, our Father wants. This is the way it should be. Then he said to you, he said, go and do this in my name. Well, in those days when you said my name, that meant do what I teach, do what I represent, do what I'm teaching you how to do and showing you how to do. Well, when you work outside like I was doing today and you get to see all the beautiful nature that's out there, and you think about, well, what's in it for me? I can tell you, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful to have a world like we live in. It's so beautiful. We have the moon, the clouds, the sun, the stars, and the earth, and we can make it anything we want to. How do I know that? Because we were created in the nature of God, and that's all pure creation. That means that we have the power and the ability to create. And it starts by creating love and showing love in all that we do. God, I love you all, and I'm trying to love some of you a little harder than the others. I'll talk to you next week.